Welcome back to Emilee's Paper Caper. It's Stamping Sunday and Stamp Play. These are open collaborations. Our hosts are Thelma Hall, Craftin' by the Pond for Stamping Sunday, and Stamp Play, our hostess, is Susan's Heartstrings. I've been working in my altered book, Winter Junk Journal. I did a series on making this journal, which I will link to up in the card, the playlist. But now I'm going through and I'm adding to this journal. I want to do some stamping. So I have already put a lot of stenciling on the pages, but now I want to go through and add snowflakes, and I will continue to alter the pages in this journal, but today I'm just adding some snowflakes. I have a couple of Distress Oxide inks here. One is called Prize Ribbon, the other is called Broken China. And for the stamps, I have this background stamp. It's from a company that was called Dots, and this is an LRL design stamp. It says Snowflake Cluster. These are also from Dots, and they're called Snowflake Trio. Warm Wishes and Snowflake Trio. I like these snowflakes a lot. Then I have some Hero Arts stamp sets. I do not know what these are called, and there's not a date or anything on them, but I do remember that they were Hero Arts sets, and they're really cute. So usually I stamp on an old phone book, but because I'm stamping in a book, there's already a natural give, and so I think I can stamp directly onto these pages. And my idea is I just want to fill them up, and then I can paint on top of them or draw on top of them, just doing different wintry scenes and images and writing lyrics to songs and poems that are related to the cold winter months. So this has been a fun journal. When I'm finished filling it, I will show you everything that I've done in the completed pages, but for today I thought it would just be fun to stamp. I feel like I might need to put some, I'm gonna spritz this with water. I have just a spray bottle with water in it. Let's see if we can liven up this pigment a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. We're just gonna stamp over those other spots. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Much more vibrant. And I'm not really worried if my stamping is not perfect, because this is just creating a background for the pages. Let's go in with a smaller stamped image. I like a lot of variety. It adds depth and texture to the pages. Excellent. Let's try Broken China now. I'm going to flip the page. We will continue stamping. Let's try this one. Might need to spritz the Broken China as well, but let's try it first and see. It's pretty good. I'll try a spritz anyway. Compare the two. Yeah, you can see how it's a lot brighter. It'll probably be a little toned down after that ink dries, but I still want to be able to see these snowflakes in the background. Let's do another. I want to use all of these snowflakes. So I'll set them aside. I've used that one, and I used that one. Doesn't mean I won't use them again. I used that one. Doesn't mean I won't use them again, but I like to make sure that I'm getting around to all of them. Variety is important. Then the more times you stamp with it, the lighter the image, and I'm just going to kind of clean my stamp off that way. I'm terrible about actually cleaning my stamps, so I'll just stamp them off and get them fairly clean. Next page. It's good to go off the edge as well. It just adds something to use the whole space. I'll stamp it off before I go to the lighter blue. Let's do a different one. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, it's so cute. We used to have many years ago a local stamp store, and I think I got these there, or I may have gotten them in a D-stash, but it used to be so much fun to physically go in that store and see all the new Hero Art sets, and I always wanted them all and resisted, but the Hero Art stamps that I did purchase, I have kept, and you'll see them from time to time because they're great images for sure. And let's do kind of a border. Okay, let's go to another page. Oh, this one doesn't have any kind of stenciling on it. Let's start with this background one. It's called Snowflake Cluster. Let's start with the Prize Ribbon Distress Oxide. Just get something in the background here. Then we'll go in with some bigger snowflakes to fill in the page. Let's go back to this one. And then I try to remember to turn it, so I had the image this way. I'm going to turn it this way so that those images, those snowflakes kind of change position. Let's go to this pretty one, and we'll do it in the prize ribbon this time. Okay, let's do one more page. There's 2 stamps I haven't used yet, so I want to be sure to use those. Let's do borders again. This time I'm going to go all the way around the page. Then when I art journal on this page, I can probably paint in the middle and leave the snowflake a whitish border around the outside. Won't that be pretty? It'll be a fun experiment. Distress oxides can be found on Amazon, and I'll link to these colors down in the description if you're interested. I'm an Amazon associate, but I only recommend products that I truly love using. So let's look at the pages that I stamped today. It's the first one. Be sure to search the hashtag Stamping Sunday and Stamp Play to see what everyone else has been up to with their stamps today. It is always fun to see what folks are doing. You can search Stamp Play as well. Keep on scrapping and paper crafting, everyone.